Okay, I'm back. So, in the last video, I was introducing the gag reflex therapy um, that has an Indian name and an Indian origin. Um, and it does a lot of work, good work, if you're having um, if you just feel generally unwell from the inside. If it's not stomach ache today, stomach pain tomorrow, it's bloating, it's nausea, and you take a lot, you do your own part to be healthy. You take, probiotics like yogurt. You sometimes you even combine antibiotics and probiotics. You eat your vegetables. I'm talking to people who like already lead a healthy lifestyle, as it were. You're already trying your best to eat right. You're already doing right by yourself. Like, it's not 100%, but you're putting in the effort, as it were. And you're still struggling. You still feel like um you're wondering, is this even enough? Is it working? Is it worth it? you know I want to just tell you right now that living healthy is worth it. So it's just about you having a knowledge and understanding of how to deal with a particular issue. So like I said, I did do the gag reflex therapy myself. And let me just go right into it. So what you need is you need warm water, um, warm drinking water, of course, not warm bathing water, warm drinking water. So you already have that in your flask, or you boil it in the morning, something. Then what I would do is you prepare a tray, a big tray. You put bowls or stainless cups. I use stainless. You could use mug, you could use whatever it is you use to drink. Something big, not too big though. Just like maybe a serving dish or something. So it will be better you just use stainless if you have it. So a stainless bowl, you know, or a stainless bowl of this size would do. You put in a teaspoon full and half of salt in that bowl. And you add in hot water. You have your maybe a bottle of cold water on the same tray. That bottle of cold water has to be like, if it's a small bottle, if it's not, it might be something like this, like a 150 cl bottle. And I have my reasons, I'll explain later. You have it on that tray. Of course, if you have a bowl, a big bowl, that would just be better, because on a tray you'll be like, is this thing going to roll off or fall off? So you might just get a big bowl, and then just put the salt on one side with hot water, and then you have your bottle of water as well on the side. So yeah. What else? There may be another bowl where you just add hot water. That would just be, it will just be hot water that will be in there, just extra. Now the idea is that you would take salty, that salt warm water, you add water to it, and you keep tasting it, not swallow it, just taste it to see if it is warm enough. So it wouldn't be, it would be like lukewarm. Do you understand? It's not like when you are drinking the temperature of your tea when you are drinking it. No, it has to be lukewarm. Yeah. um not warm, not cold, so in between that, lukewarm. So the idea is that once you make it that temperature, you are going to squat. Now, here is the thing. The reason why I'm asking you to put everything in a bowl is that you're going to go outside. I'm talking now from experience, so that you have it easier. Let's put it that way. The easier you have the time, the better. So what you do is you take it outside where you are close to maybe like a drainage, a clean drainage, somewhere that leads to a drainage that you can rinse off, somewhere airy. For example, the place is airy. You can't use your bathroom because it's too enclosed. You need air. Let's just put it that way. And bathroom is just not the place for it. So you have to go outside. So if you have to get another bowl, if you're not close to a drainage, if you have to get another bowl to, for a lack of better word, regurgitate into to vomit into, then it would just be nice. Okay, so you might just have like two bowls, one for what you're going to drink, the one for what that is going to come out of you. So, and then you go outside, maybe your balcony or the side of your house, or your outside the compound, an open place, not to the public, but open enough where you get air, like you have access to a lot of air in that place. So you take your items there. Now this place has to have a wall that you can rest on, because when you are vomiting, for anyone who has ever vomited before, you just kind of feel weak. So at that moment, so you cannot just stand on your feet all the time while you are vomiting. So you need a wall to rest on that while you are cleaning out your stomach, as it were. So what I did was, like, I found a place that was airy beside the wall. So now let's get into it. I hope I've not confused you. If I have, you might just have to rewatch it again until you get it. FitTuber actually has a description of it, but I'm talking from experience of someone who obviously wasn't brought up that way to do those kind of things, so I'm just learning now. And this one that I've done right now, I think it's a good way to just make things easier for you. So once you get everything ready, the warm water, the salt, hot water, the cold water in your bowl, and another bowl to collect whatever comes out from your mouth, let's put it that way, so that it won't gross you out before you even start. So what you do is you squat. No, not the squatting you do when you are doing exercise. Like, you squat very, very low. You understand? Like your behind is almost touching your heel, kind of squatting. So you squat completely. Then you take your salt water. You have made sure that it is lukewarm and it is much. Do you understand? And then you drink it fast. You don't pause. You just drink it. You just keep gulping it and keep gulping it and keep gulping it and keep gulping it until you can't even swallow your saliva. Yeah, that's why you need that extra hot water, so that in case you finish it and you still feel there's a space there, you can't feel like there is any space. So you have to keep drinking that salt water. So that's why you have to make sure that you have enough, because there is a way that you kind of drink a lot in the morning, so you can't predict how much you can drink. So that's the purpose of the extra hot water, so you might want to bring maybe a little bit more salt with you or something. Make sure it's much, I mean, it won't waste. Do you understand? So you just drink. This is not sipping tea. This is not I'm sipping tea mode. You're not sipping tea. You're not being ladylike with your drinking or being gentle. No, you gulp it. You don't pause, drink, pause, rest a bit. No. In that squatting position, you drink and keep drinking until you can't swallow your saliva. Then when you can't swallow not even a drop anymore, then you stop. Then you now maintain an upside down L shape. That is, you stand straight, you bend forward. You stand straight and then you just stand straight and then bend forward. You don't bend too straight. You just bend low enough. Then you wash your hands. I'm sure your hands have already been washed because you're going to need that. You stick your your right two fingers. So that's what you're going to need the extra salt water for, to sanitize your hand. Then you put those two fingers into your mouth, as far into your throat as it can go. And then I was seeing some movement now. As far into your throat as it can go until you vomit. So you now start vomiting that salt water. You can feel that taste of the salt. You start vomiting that salt water. You start vomiting not just the salt water, because it has gone into your stomach. So it's going to take some things with it. You might not see it, and maybe it's better you didn't see it, because the one I've been doing looks like normal water to me. But of course, if they put that under a microscope, I don't want to see it. Okay, I don't want to be any more grossed than I was already. So that is like you gag. You make sure you put your hands in your throat so that you can bring out that position you're even maintaining. If you see that it's too low, you can raise yourself up slightly, so it's not too, your bending forward is not too straight. It's a bit elevated, but you are not standing straight either, so do you understand? So that way the water will come out faster, right? You will not have to gag before it comes out. And here is the thing, you have to make sure that everything comes out. Everything you drank must come out. Yeah, I know it sounds complex, but it's actually simple if you're prepared, which is why I'm preparing you. The first time I did it, I wasn't that prepared. I tried to prepare, but I wasn't. When you have not done something before, you wouldn't know how you're going to react to it. So I tried using a bathroom, and for one, I stood all through, right? I bent too much, so that means it took more time for the water to come out, for the vomiting to be complete. What else didn't I do? And then I couldn't breathe. I needed air, because when you are gagging, the thing is like you lose your breath at some point. So trying to breathe in a bathroom with just one small opening as a window doesn't help at all. So yeah, so it sounds complex. And make sure you vomit everything. Do you understand? So you keep trying until nothing comes out again. Because if you don't vomit everything, what it will do, the rest will just go into the other parts of your stomach and then purge you. That's what's going to happen. Oh yeah. So if you're having issues with so it does, so whatever has to be vomited out will come out, whatever needs to be purged will purge. So that's just what will happen. But the more of the water comes out from the way it came in, the less purging you would have, and the less bloating as well. So that first time will be uncomfortable. When you are done, you rinse your mouth. You can wash your mouth after that. Obviously, you will not wash your mouth before doing that. So then you can now brush your teeth after that. Then what else? Just rest. You understand? You just rest a bit. Just lie down. Find somewhere to lie down. It's very important that you lie down afterwards. Don't go and be working. Lie down. Maybe lie down in the sun. So because you're doing it first in the morning, obviously you'll be up maybe at dawn or while the sun is shining or something. So you just lie down where it's airy and maybe it's sunny or not. Just lie down where it's comfortable, but there has to be plenty of air. You need that air. So once you've rested enough, go and drink water. Go and drink water. Then after drinking water, you can then try to eat. The first time, my God, the last thing on my mind was food when I was done. Like, I practically crawled into bed and I just slept. I didn't sleep, I just laid down there and was just taking fan on my head. It was I felt like I just went to war or something. Not the war kind of situation, thankfully, but my God, it was something else. But I felt like I could drink more water. I felt better. That's why like it was a combination of a day after, a week after, it was fantastic. So it's worth the try. Like they say, not all good things come easy, right? And this is something you have to do twice a week. Yeah. If you want to maintain the goodness that you experience from it, you have to do it twice a week. Now, I don't do it religiously twice a week, obviously. But I do it as the need arises. So, it's not as if it's that easy to do in the first place. I hope that I will get to a point where I can actually, just without thinking, do it twice a week, like a habit. So that's about it. So a quick recap. Whew, even saying it, Papa, makes me feel it's as if I'm reliving that experience again. I'm not scared of it anymore, but it's work. So please, for the sake of love, don't do it when you are going out. Do it on a day when you have 2 days to be at home. You're not going anywhere for 2 days. So that means you do the gag thing today and then you rest between today and tomorrow kind of situation. Not I have to go out, so let me just do this before I go out. No, don't try this before you go out. This is like a detoxification. No, it is a detoxification process. When you are detoxifying, you don't run around. You have to rest. So you have to make sure, if you have to create that time to do it, do it. But of course, if you are not tired yet of the health, if you're someone like me who has taken a lot of, that's why I'm saying I'm talking to people who have tried a lot of things. So I'm not speaking to people who are not making any efforts with their health, who are just trying to enjoy themselves, eating whatever it is they want, when they want, how they want, in what quantity. They are not they're not health conscious, they're not deliberate about their health, they just take things as they come, you will not relate. You will not understand why this is even something you should consider. But if you take your health very seriously, you're very serious about your health, your health is important to you, you are very deliberate about the things you do with your health, and you are going through like headaches, cough. Yeah, it also handles cough too. So if a person is suffering from cough, maybe on a normal day without this whole situation happening, maybe you are one of those people who experiences cough on a regular basis, maybe like 2 or 3 times a year. Like cough must you just the cough just comes like that, then this is something you have to try, and you've tried other things. So this is to those who have tried everything they know. They've taken drugs, they've taken therapy, they've taken natural, and natural is better, obviously, but they are not experiencing the full healing yet. So this is something you have to try. At least this is something you have to try. However, if you have a health concern that does not allow you to take salt, maybe this is not something you want to try. So that is a quick recap. I hope it can be quick. I can't believe I've been speaking for 21 minutes. Oh. All right, sorry about that. A quick recap. So get 2 containers, 1 big bowl, 1 small bowl, and a big bottle of water. Okay, that 1 big bowl is going to contain the salt of 1.5 teaspoons. Okay, that's all there is to it. 1.5 teaspoons. And then you're going to add hot water to it so that it melts. You cover it, make sure it has cover, it has to have cover. Then the second bowl, you add hot water to it. Now make sure the hot water is sufficient, such that when you add cold water, it will be a lot when you are trying to dilute it into lukewarm. You put everything in a big bowl or a tray, depending on what you have. You get another bowl, maybe something you use in the bathroom or something. So you get another bowl, maybe something you use for laundry. You go to somewhere that is airy, maybe the terrace. I wouldn't say the balcony, because the balcony is open for anyone to just see you doing your business. Like, that is so weird, So somewhere very airy, and somewhere where you can rest your backside, so to speak, like you can lean on the wall. Okay, somewhere where you can lean on the wall. So I guess I shouldn't have gone into the camera like this. I don't know why I always do that. So somewhere you can just lean on the wall. Okay, and you get all the things I just mentioned into this place. Yeah, then you squat very, very low. You then dilute, or rather add cold water into the, what is it called now, the hot salt water, until it becomes lukewarm. So if you notice that it's got cold or something, then you now add the hot water to it, so it's just lukewarm. Okay, not too warm and certainly not cold. That then you gulp it, like you drink it as fast as possible. You drink it, I wouldn't say very fast, just medium speed. Let's put it that way, so that you not start coughing, but you just continuously drink it. You continuously drink it, slow and steady. You continuously drink it. I know I said fast, but I'm trying to consider people's health here, so that everything will just be normal. So you take it medium speed, yeah, slow and steady, no break. You can't break, you can't stop to breathe or anything. Just drink everything. That's why you need an airy place, so that you will not feel out of breath. So you drink until you can't drink anymore, until you can't swallow your saliva. Then you get up and bend over, forming an L shape. Okay, forming an L shape like this. So this is your upper body. This one is your upper body. This is your lower body with your legs, and you're leaning your backside on the wall here. So you make sure that you are like this, not straight L, but like this, right? Not standing straight like this, but like this. Then you would use a little bit of salt water to rinse your hand. Put 2 of the fingers deep into your throat, as deep as it can go. Then massage your throat, like you massage your tongue where your hand reaches. You massage it. You keep drawing your hand out like this. You keep drawing, not to the tip. You just keep massaging that place where your hand has stopped to reach, like it has reached there. Then you keep massaging until you vomit the salt water. Once you are going to be vomiting it in stages. So when you vomit the first one, you rest for like maybe 3 seconds or something. Then you put your hand in again. You notice that you're going to be, a lot of mucus is going to be coming out from your nose. That happens too. I didn't remember to say that. Mucus is going to be coming out from your nose. So I think you're going to need tissue. You're going to need tissue. That is important. Otherwise, you're going to have 2 hands occupied, because obviously you cannot use the hand in your mouth to blow your nose. So you're going to have 2 hands, and then you're going to smear ink. That's what this bottle was for. But so you're going to need tissue to blow your nose, and then so as you are gagging, you just feel like the muscles in your head are working, so there's going to be a lot of blood flow around your head. I hope that we understand all the explanation that I've given us. Please, if you don't understand, let me know and I can type it or something. But I just hope this will suffice. So, guard your heart with all diligence, for out of it flows the issues of life. So, stay prayerful, stay vigilant, take better care of your health, and shalom.